Let's do it.
Hello, everyone. It's Una from Bella Retreats coming to you today to talk with some dear friends and colleagues, Cameron and Patrick Harrington. And I'm very excited to introduce them. They are the founders of Kindness Yoga and have since transformed to develop the Harrington method. Welcome, Cameron and Patrick. How are you guys today?
It's Una.
Super. Happy to be here.
Really great.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome. Well, I'm excited to introduce the Bella Retreats community to you. Many of my people may already know you. We both come and have lived in Denver, Colorado for the past 25 years or so. And so shout out to our Denver community. And now you guys are living in Costa Rica, in Nosara. So tell us a little bit about that place, first of all, because this is where we'll be inviting people to join us. But I'd love to hear a little bit. We both look like we're in tropical locations. So I'd love to hear a little bit about Costa Rica and Nosara.
Yeah, Nosara for me has been a soul home since actually you and I went to yoga teacher training together in 2009. And this is a place where the roads are still not paved. So you're connected to the earth. There's jungle all around you. The beach is magnificent and it's protected. So you can't build on the beach. So sometimes there's sea turtles. There were sea turtles the other day, little babies.
Little babies hatching on the beach.
There's tide pools, and it's just, you go out there and your spirit just gets to expand into who you are, like on a grander level. It's very, very potent place.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really, really dominated by nature. It's about the most northwest point on Costa Rica's coast, and in the state of Guanacaste. And it's not quite a rainforest, but we have two seasons here: winter, where it's raining all the time and the jungle just explodes, and then summertime, where it's sunny all the time and you really are just in this gorgeous tropical beach town where surfing is amazing. We have one of the best mid-level, kind of intermediate and beginner surf breaks in Latin America. It's amazing. And you can't build on the beach, so it looks like it has looked forever. So it's just a really wild beach. And we could go on forever. It's an awesome town, really integrated with the locals and the immigrants like ourselves who are coming down here and making this place home. So it's a really special place.
Yeah. And I would also say very conscious in terms of community and delicious food. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Super fun.
I've traveled all over Costa Rica, and I have to say, Nosara, Guiones Beach is one of my favorite beaches in all of Costa Rica. So very special beach for sure. And I love that natural expanse that it has. Really, it gives you that feeling of like possibility being out there, where it's just the natural, the elements.
Yeah, for sure.
So you guys, we're going to be inviting people down to Costa Rica, to Nosara in March. We have the Live the Life of Your Dreams retreat, which we've done almost every year now for many years. I'm trying to remember what number this is. I think it's the 7th or 8th version.
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly either. Yeah, but we keep doing it every year because it's such a phenomenal experience. So tell us a little bit about what happens at the Live the Life of Your Dreams retreat and why someone might like to come.
Do you want to say
Go for
anything? Okay. What I love most is hearing the stories afterwards. So people writing us and telling us, oh, they took the work and they wrote a book, or now they're working in the White House, or they moved to Italy and followed their dream of 10 years that they've been waiting for. That was our most recent one a couple months ago. And it's just so potent, the work that we get to do in community. When you take yourself out of your day-to-day, your to-do list, you're being taken care of. You're being fed. Someone's doing the dishes, and you get to actually settle your nervous system. There's not a lot of electronics. Actually, that's something you can choose to turn off during this time and be totally present with yourself and let your nervous system settle. And from there, from that place, then we start to create, what do you really want in your life? What is that dream that maybe you've just dreamed about or written in your journal? Maybe you haven't even spoken it out loud. And then speaking that and sharing that dream and starting to cultivate it with a group of people, it starts to manifest. And then we have a lot of work that goes along with that to actually support you in creating that back in your life. But first, the work that we do is really getting you in alignment with who you truly are, like your big self, your spiritual self, your higher self, so that you can step into that dream.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things that shows up really brightly during the week is you start to notice this saying really shows up, is what you speak about, you bring about. And most of us in our daily life are around a similar group of people kind of on repeat. And they're people we love, they're friends, they're colleagues. It's the gas station attendant that you see at the place that you stop at. It's the grocery store person that you see. It's your bartender, whomever it is in your life that you see on a regular basis. And whether we're aware of it or not, we're often speaking about and bringing about the life that we have. That's how it occurs. And when you come down to Costa Rica, and the premise of the time and the retreat is living a life that you dream about with other people who have also invested money and time to leave their normal environment and to be in a temporary community with people that are all coming down with this as a context, you start to speak about life differently. And because you don't have those triggers and those circles and those patterns with these people, many of whom you may not have any relationship with before at all, you're not recreating yourself the way that you've always created yourself. You could say anything that you want to about where you want to go. And so often we don't dream with the people that we live with, because our dreams can sometimes be threatening to somebody that you love, because it could mean the change of a status quo. It could be upsetting the apple cart in a certain way, in ways that we don't even understand. So consequently, we dampen those down. And in this place, we've had couples that come, and that's super powerful. Oftentimes it's individuals. So whether you're a couple that want to work on something together, or if you're an individual that has something that you don't even know what it is, maybe, but you want to get yourself into a community of people who are thinking about speaking about what they want to bring about with other people, recreating themselves. It's amazing. The technology of creating your life, something that we all have all the time. However, we're generally around people that recreate us the way that we have been recreated. And this is a chance for you to step outside of that. And we've gotten to practice it. You know, this is 6th or 7th time, and the results keep getting bigger, and the process becomes more juicy, and it's super fun and deep. Yeah, it's not just your tropical place and doing yoga.
Right.
There are so many retreats you can do that on.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll do a lot of yoga. Yes, you'll meditate. Yes, you'll be in a beach environment, and you're really going to take a look at how you're creating your life.
Gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful. I think that's really important distinction. for this particular retreat, it really is set up like a yoga retreat, in that you have this gorgeous environment. We'll be staying at the Bodhi tree in Nosara, which is a yoga resort, and has this gorgeous open air yoga studios and incredible food and Balinese design and infinity saltwater pools and, you know, gorgeous accommodations. And so you really feel in this luxurious experience, and you're waking up. We wake up quite early. We do our practice in the morning, and, you know, we go to the beach every day, which I love. But as you guys are saying, the sort of the juicy meat part of this retreat is having an opportunity to get clarity in designing your dream life, and then having the tools to actually follow through and manifest on that. Is that right?
That's
Mhm.
correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there is a process that you can follow. And like so many things in life, there are little life hacks and formulas. And it's one of the most incredible things that's going on right now, as science and mysticism more and more meet in the middle. And they find that so many things that sages and saints and wise folks have been saying are actually backed up by neuroscience and the way the mind works. There's a map. And so it's, yeah, there's a beautiful process to follow, and you're not doing it alone.
Gorgeous. I love that. So we have a few more days actually with an early bird special running. So we just want to make sure everyone's aware of that. To get the early bird special, the sign up date's November 15th. And then you have a few months to get your flight sorted and situated, and you can reach out to me at bellaretreats.com, or you can reach out to Cameron and Patrick on their new website. Why don't you guys tell us what that's called so we can go there and check you out?
Thank you. I do want to mention something as well, just with the times that we're in. There's a lot of uncertainty going on in the world right now. There's a lot up for a lot of people. And what I want to say, just to speak to that, is that now is a perfect time to invest in yourself. During this time that there is uncertainty, during this time that there is more global insecurity, investing in yourself is one of the best places where you can put time and energy, because you are ultimately your best resource. And so investing in what we do now, which is primarily coaching, what we find is that when you're investing in yourself, you become more of your own anchor. You become accountable for being your center. And while so much of the world is being whipped around by, whether it be political, financial, news, all the discourse and discord that's going on, when you invest in yourself, you become your advocate. And creating clarity with a retreat like this is one of the best ways to weather the storm that's going on. So what we do now is we've developed a method, we call it the Harrington method, after our family name. And it's really come about through our years of work in the yoga studios and teaching, and the last 2.5 years since COVID and the closing of our brick and mortar studios in Denver, leaving Denver, a city that we love and a community that we love, and deciding to make Costa Rica our full-time home in that process. So I'll let Cameron speak a little bit to her process and what that means to her.
Yeah, and I just want to add that, like Patrick said, right now, like many of us are being called to something, and sometimes that we don't really know what that is. It's just like a feeling. Like I hear a lot of women, I work with women, and it's like I just feel this calling to be more of a leader, to step more in myself. And we need you. This world needs you, and we need these pillars. We need you to be in your best spot. And that is why we do what we do, because we love and are so inspired by seeing people lit up and people remember that they are a spark of everything, a spark of spirit, the divine, or whatever you want to put in there. But you are just a piece of something so much greater. And it's important that your piece is shining as bright as it can be so that we can all shine. So,
I feel that. I feel that piece of like, there's a lot of noise going on out there, and there are a lot of structures of the world that occur. And when it comes down to it, you know, our ultimate one and only responsibility is that we are able to take care of ourselves and be the best version of ourselves. And that's what I've seen on this retreat year after year, is people getting in touch with the knowing of that next version of them and getting the support to actually step into it. And I want to just like give a shout out to the Denver community, yoga community, and also all our past Lloyders. We coined this term Lloyd because live the life of your dreams spells the name Lloyd. So we call everyone Lloyders. And so I want to give a shout out to all our past Lloyders, and maybe they could pop a comment below if they see this and just let us know, like, how was that experience, you know, for you, and tell us how that helped you to step into this next version of yourself, because I think that's the human condition, and we're doing that as a world right now. You know, the world is trying to step into the next version of itself, and you know, we as individuals, we have the most, as you're saying, Patrick, the most responsibility in our own lives and in our own personhood. So having that courage, you know, to step into that next version of yourself is so crucial for the entire world stepping into the next version of itself.
Yeah. Yeah, it begins with us. It's a groundswell from each person. And so, yeah, that's what we do at the Harrington Method. I still teach Sunday at 10 a.m. virtually and do pop-ups every once in a while in Denver, which is super great to reconnect to family and friends there. But we coach individuals and couples and support you in going for it in your life, which is really what coaching is about, is you having an advocate, somebody that is absolutely focused on where you want to go and helps you, supports you in being accountable to what you say that you want to do. Because so often that's what gets in the way, is you have something that you want to do, but you're not taking the steps on a regular basis. And we can support you in doing that. So that's what we're up to in our life these days.
I love that story. Wonderful. And why not come down to Costa Rica and do it in an absolutely gorgeous tropical yoga luxury vacation resort? So we'd love to have you. If you feel the call, reach out, sign up before that early bird on November 15th. And yeah, pop a comment in the video below. If you've been on Lloyd before, shout out to our Lloyders. And
love you.
Love you guys. Yeah, love you all. Great to see you guys today. Thank you so much for taking the time. Yeah. And hopefully we'll see you all down in Costa Rica.
We'd love that. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Ciao.